With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Stepping up now, Justin Felder. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Good one up there, huh?
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-0 count. Here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
He got lucky right there behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, he still kept him in the ballpark.
At the plate, Trey Turner. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases.
Get your pitch right here.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
No one out with a runner at second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
One and two. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Felder moves over. One down.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position.
Into the box,
Leading off
Justin
for Washington,
Felder.
right
He'll stand
fielder,
in to open things
Justin
up here in the third.
Felder.
Hey, Charlie, huh?
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So an inning opening single half of the third. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for third place on the Nationals ball club. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
That misses wide. One ball and one strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Man, get your pitch up there.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And the runner back safely.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lucy racing back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, 2 out.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Striding in once again,
Leading off for the
Justin
Nationals.
Felder. 2 base
Right
hits,
fielder,
both singles to this point.
Justin Felder.
Hey, just high, let it fly.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Justin
right
Felder.
fielder.
2 hits and 3
Justin
at-bats for him in this
Felder.
one.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another shot
Now
now.
batting,
Justin
right fielder,
Felder. He's 2 for
Justin
3 thus far.
Felder.
Let it rip right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Kasizak is there and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 2. Ready for another chance? Roman Quinn. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the pitch. skied into straightaway right. Felder moves over, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Tanner Roark earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Striding in, Justin Felder. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cuthbert is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in, Justin Felder, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows, maybe get on a nice streak.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Swing, and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera on the run. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Nationals on top, 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Justin Felder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Felder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 5 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Ready once again, Justin Felder.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Just a touch outside. 1-2. 8 runs, 8 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a throw over to first. And the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Once more a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Let's go right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead stepping in and ready for another shot. Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready now, number 17. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 17.
Hey, we got no outs.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
So striding forward now, number 5. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Felder is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Felder.
Justin Felder.
Come on. Hey, find some green, baby.
He's
Find
set.
some green.
Here it comes. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point.
Nobody here, nobody.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder Eric
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Nationals with a division leading 60th team win this year. Joe Ross earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Lance Lynn allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. A.J. Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, H.R.?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now to the plate, Justin Felder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Justin Felder.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here, 1 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Felder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Felder.
Hey, see it, drive it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Purcell scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field.
You got ball, you got ball.
Felder is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Striding in once again, Jose
The right
Torres.
fielder, number 15.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Torres.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Now batting,
Third trip
the
to the
first
plate
baseman,
for him here tonight.
Pedro
0 for 2 at this
Alvarez.
point.
Here we go.
This is in the air out to right. Felder is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Justin Felder. And
Leading
Dan,
off
he
for
and
the
his
Nationals.
fellow top of the order hitters haven't really
Right
offered
fielder,
much help for this lineup so
Justin
far.
No, your
Felder.
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot, Eddie Rosario.
fielder,
He's
Eddie
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Rosario.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Felder moves over. 2 down. Ready once again.
Now batting,
Justin Felder.
Right fielder, Justin Felder.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled back.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's
batter,
begun to get loose.
Center fielder,
Next batter to the
Brian
plate, Brian
Goodwin.
Goodwin. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch
Hey, can't
into the
see it.
defense you
Drive
have
it
behind
like
you.
you can. Let's go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
Come on, buddy.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
There you go now.
From the stretch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to the plate, and they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. Very good out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Felder going back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left.